Our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Zach Greinke will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, he pitched well enough in his last outing to get the win. They'll take that again here.
And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most talent-laden outfielders in the game. Yasiel Puig can do it all. He can run down balls. He's got an arm that he is not.
Terrence Harrison will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Mitch Moreland set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Terrence Harrison is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Harrison.
Greinke comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
next for the Mets.
Mitch Moreland stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Billy Hogan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Popped up, calling for it. Nunez, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Settling in now, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Nunez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. This pitch is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Terrence Harrison will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Kemp, and this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th.
Mitch Moreland will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Gordon is there and reined in 1 away. Kevin Franzen will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Terrence Harrison will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. Mitch Moreland gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Kevin Franzen steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harrison waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit in the air to left. Harrison is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Terrence Harrison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Matt Kemp will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harrison is there. 1 away. Andre Ethier makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the post.
What am I supposed to do? Alright, Toronto took game 1, so pretty much, let's see how this goes. And let's see, I changed up our uniform.
After some high drama in game one, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in game two.
Yeah, and I think it's worth remembering right here that once you get to the postseason, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the hottest team that wins. And these guys got a good road win in game one, and they're going to be looking to build on that one right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
I hope they show this when we home. I would like to know when we're home that they'll show this too.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
So I'm in 2018 season. Okay.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
Cumber clobbered by the Cardinals.
With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box.
I am a home run threat.
They want to shut him down. They're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone.
We're hitting pretty
Don't
good.
give him anything you can drive.
Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for game two. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Well, Manny Ramirez at show.
And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality.
Back to the East Coast.
These guys straight up. So we'll see.
Terrence Harrison will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
I don't know what my hitting is against Ryu. Let's see. What's that? Anything like
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I was getting on first base.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him.
Mitch Moreland set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Weak roller right side. Gonzalez scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yasiel Puig gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Harrison sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches after. Terrence Harrison will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Ethier. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
First homer I had.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
414. 414 right in that rain. Oh, I left that. Okay, hold on. I'm just doing it in my boy's chat party. Yeah, there you go. Why does it say I'm on Minecraft? It says I'm on Minecraft. I don't know why it says I'm on Minecraft.
Ryu comes set. First pitch on the way. Line
Damn,
drive to left.
Pop.
Kemp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Terrence Harrison gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Harrison.
And this is line hard to deep left. Kemp is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end,
Yasiel Puig will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Harrison is there, one away.
Now batting, left
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with
Oh, well. That's crazy. Well, we're home. I can't believe we lost this, man. We're terrible versus division. We were hot against everybody else in the league except for the division. The division, we suck. We barely made it to the playoffs. Don't even have home field advantage. All right, let's go home, yeah. None of my ain't scared they catch no bodies. I'm scared they catch no bodies. What are we talking about? Oh wow.
Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets.
I'm live streaming my I'm in championship game. Well, it's like the Eastern Conference Finals.
Matt Vasgersian, welcome to our
yeah, we snuck our way into the playoffs even though we blew the division.
On the show.
We snuck our way in the playoffs.
And Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase "must win." If it's
well,
not
basically, you could say
situation,
we're like the AC team that
overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially.
And then we went on a run in the playoffs. We're 2 games away from the World Series.
Pitch. Coming up next.
No. This was back when the Mets were shitty. Because I started my career when the Mets was, yeah, I got you. Let's go, y'all.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Yeah, when he's going good, there are few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Matt Harvey gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, a real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. He'll try and do that again here.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Mitch Moreland may not be the best power-hitting first baseman in the league, but he is one of the best fielding first basemen in the game. He just doesn't make mistakes. He really got impressive first.
Hanley Ramirez will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Harvey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Terrence Harrison gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mitch Moreland will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
There goes the runner. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Terrence Harrison is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Terrence Harrison.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Ethier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Terrence Harrison digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout.
Kershaw catching.
D. Gordon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Harrison shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. They're up. Terrence Harrison to stand in to lead things off here. And his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Line to the right side. Puig is there. 1 away. And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Clayton Kershaw. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely got to get back in game 4. That sucked for me right there. Kershaw made me had a bad game, son. Just like music. Just like music.
In front of a standing room only crowd, this joint is a buzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about
Obviously,
what we'd
you can't hit
expected
on
up to this
Kershaw.
point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested
Kershaw is
series so
oldest.
far. It sits at 2-1 right now, but I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good
See if
one.
we ready for this.
Lineups and first pitch are
I don't know
next.
who that is, but let's go.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
Guy never started before.
The chance
No,
now
we
for the
should
Los
let
Angeles
them get along.
Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody
Wheeler
catch
never-
your eye?
Wheeler
Eric?
started
You know,
before.
I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
All right, guys.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Terrence Harrison. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
88 miles.
Swung on and hit
Go.
deep to left
Go
center.
deep.
Ranging back is
Go.
Ethier. Gone!
88 miles. Sit on that for a sec. Let's go.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Nice stream, emoji fire. I just subbed. Can I get a sub back?
So far as you
Thanks,
see the numbers
emoji
there.
crown.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around.
Few comments. Nice stream. I just subbed. Can I get a sub back? Thanks. Yeah, sure. Just let me know. Hold on.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Harrison going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in there.
Yeah, just let me know your name, man. You on Twitch, YouTube?
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Damn, they took the lead.
Terrence Harrison will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Ethier. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Damn, man. Wheeler got to get it together, man. I'm not trying to tie this series, dude. We're up 2-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Yasiel Puig heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game.
Wheeler don't lock down,
because you know
bro.
he has big-time power.
Wheeler into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Harrison ranging back. Gone!
We're
Solo
imploding.
home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer here in the series,
This is what
and
happened
it's
to
now
Cardinals. We was up
5-3.
2-1 against the Cardinals. They gave him game 4. About to do the same thing with this team, man. We got a lot.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand.
Terrence Harrison will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Who might shoot though? I mean, sinker.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Yeah, it's a sinker. I really hate sinkers.
Chopped weakly to the
Wow,
left.
cannot believe I just did
Reined
that.
in. The second for one. Return throw not in time than I thought it would at first sight.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now,
I'm trying
he's
to
got to
power
hang
the
in there
bench.
because he knows he's going to get upended.
Keep a button
And in the
on.
end, they